What is the book of First Kings? Well, First Kings was primarily written by the priest of Israel, but the main author would be the prophet Elijah. Now, this was written between the ninth and 8th century BC, according to our modern calendar, and the reason why it's noted as the Kings is because it records the history of Israel's kings. The background of this book is, again, documenting the reigns of King Solomon all the way to King Ahab. And it also emphasizes a very significant event in Israel's history, that of their first civil war. This would split them into the northern 10 tribes of Israel, which again had their capital in Samaria, and the southern kingdom of Judah that included only them and the tribe of Benjamin, which of course based their capital in Jerusalem. With the focus being on the northern tribes, the ministry of Elijah is the most significant focus of the book, after, of course, the death of King Solomon. This is written in the genre of history, so it's not approving everything that happened, but acknowledging everything that happened, warts and all, mostly warts. But the reason why it's in the Bible is, again, because the prophet Elijah himself is an extremely important figure in Jewish history, serving not only the northern kingdom of Israel when they were totally given over to idolatry, but also an ongoing end times figure that Christians as well as Jews are expecting to return before Messiah's second coming. The theme of the book is that God is keeping his promises to Israel and sending the most significant of his prophets to a nation that was as far away from him as they ever could be. And it shows a parallel insight into the state of Canaan before Israel was a nation that, again, they too were being warned about coming judgment before Joshua crossed the Jordan. We see Israel being given fair treatment when they started engaging in idolatry. And a little fact to note about First Kings, there are more prophets concerning this book that were speaking and serving during over a century of Israel's history. Joel, for example, took place during the book of First Kings, as well as other prophets mentioned apart from Elijah in First Kings, like Micaiah, who is my personal favorite. But it's noted that this is covering a lot of history, so that's to be expected. That's what First Kings is all about.